Hey, all you great Sagittarians. I hope everything's going well. I've got your forecast here for October. And before I start, I've got two quick announcements. The first one is, as I'm sure you know, the full moon is on October 1st. And I'm going to be videoing the ceremony tomorrow and putting it up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. This is going to be a very powerful ceremony. This particular ceremony that I don't do often. I have the regular ceremony, and then I am told when this special ceremony is to take place, and that's going to be on the 1st. Well, it's going to be actually tomorrow when I video it. So I hope to see you there. There is no charge. And of course, please bring your friends. Let them know there's no charge. The second announcement is that I am offering Blue Star reports on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Many of you want a copy of your birth chart. You want an interpretation, and your budget is tight. What I'm offering is a wonderful report. It's a computerized report. I did not write it, but I chose it because it's a very good one. And I'm offering a 3-month daily forecast. So check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Now let's talk about you. Oh my word, look at this forecast, would you? Let's start with Mars. Mars is action and energy. It's what we throw ourselves into. It's what comes first to us. It's in the 5th house of fun and games, social life, and children. But it's retrograde. And that means it's kind of flatlining. Nothing's moving forward. The whole world is feeling this. Depending on which house it's in, of course, it gives more information. But when Mars is retrograde, it's like the world flatlines. You make plans, but you can't move forward. Don't you worry, because next month in November, it goes direct. It moves forward. So what you're going to do is enjoy your social life, combine it with the social life of your kids, of your children, if you choose to, but have fun. You can do that. Now, the full moon is on the 1st, and it brings things to a head in the 5th house. And so social life, romance, children, creative projects, it all comes to a head. This is great. I love the full moon. And I'm going to get over to the second new moon at the end of the month, at the end of this forecast. So let's pick up with Venus, the pink planet. It's in your 9th house. It's been there. This indicates a love of travel, a love of the higher mind, a love of principles, philosophies, concepts, and you see the big picture and you're ready to spread your wings and soar. However, on the 2nd, the day after the full moon, Venus enters your 10th house of your career and your public image, and the world sees you as a loving leader, and they love you. It's time for you to move up. Take that top slot. It's yours. And then on the 27th, Venus moves into your 11th house of friends and humanitarian groups of all types. And I want to encourage you to remember the 27th, because I'm getting ready to say something that really is powerful. So Venus is the lesser benefic, and it brings love wherever it goes. And there you are in your 11th house, finally with your friends. Now the sun, the yellow planet, the giver of life, starts out in your 11th house. It's been there for a while. And this makes you the leader in the group, or a leader in the group. It also makes your friends in whatever humanitarian groups you're involved with, the center of your life. Beautiful. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your 12th house and says, go away, world, I've had enough of you. I have to have my own privacy and do my own thing my way. And you will. Mercury is already in the 12th house. Now, Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 13th, but it's been in the shadow of the retrograde, so we've been feeling it. That's what happens in the pre-retrograde shadow. We feel it. Also, the post-retrograde shadow. We feel it then too. So you're not going to start any new projects now. Wait until Mercury comes out of retrograde, which it will on November 3rd, election day. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so Mercury's in your 12th house. On the 13th, it goes retrograde and backs up into your 11th house for another visit with friends and groups. And what day does it do it? The 27th. The same day Venus moves into the 11th house. Don't you just love it? So while the sun will have moved out of the 11th into the 12th and said, okay, Mercury and Venus, you take over. I'm out of here. They both do a lovely job. And this means that you'll be able to regroup with friends and get clarity on whatever issues you need. The new moon on the 16th is in 24 Libra. It's in the 11th house. And so friendship groups pick up on the new moon because that's when the energy starts growing. Don't you just love it? And the final full moon in October, Halloween, June, excuse me, did I say June? October 3rd. Now, can you hear the retrograde Mercury getting ready? I mean, I'm right from your lab, here I am. And you may have been doing this too and not understood why. Just laugh it off. It's the shadow of the retrograde Mercury. Okay, the final full moon is on October 31st in 8 degrees of Taurus. And it's in your 6th house of work, so you can move forward on the job with any health issues. It brings them to a head. And remember, Venus is in your 10th house of career. This is the 6th house of work. They love you as a leader. Go for it. Go for it. So that's the way October looks. Join me next month as things get a little more tense as we move closer to election and inauguration here in the United States. And until we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.